This is your Daily Mix. The following segment is sponsored by...
Good morning and welcome to the Daily Mix. Today we're going to be discussing the COVID vaccine. Now that it's available in our community, there are so many questions. Where do you get it? Is it safe for me and my family? To answer these questions, Dr. Jeff Morawski from SilverSummitHealthPlan, you're the Chief Medical Officer, correct?
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Great. Well, let's get right to it. How does the vaccine protect one from COVID?
Well, there's two different vaccine groups available right now, but both of them do the same thing. They take a small piece of the virus, a little tiny part of it that you can't get sick from, and it gets your immune system to recognize that this is bad and to build antibodies to it and then attack it and kill it when it gets in your system. So if you actually get exposed to the real virus, your body knows about it ahead of time, is prepared, and knocks it right out.
Can you speak to the vaccine cost and the access? How will people get it and what will it cost them?
Yeah, I think the great part about the COVID vaccine, I always tell people, is there's no cost to the individual for the COVID vaccine. The federal government's picking that up across the board. So we want to make sure that money is not a barrier in choosing to get vaccinated. And I think it's really important that people choose to get vaccinated for themselves and for others. Where you can get it, it's available pretty widely right now. Our health departments in Washoe County and in Douglas and other places, they're kind of have their own pods of delivery, some at senior centers, some kind of in large convention spaces. Those will continue, but our commercial pharmacies across the kind of community are also available and scheduling COVID vaccines. And we'll see that go up, and some doctors' offices are now beginning to get vaccine. And so you can ask your physician if their office is going to have COVID vaccine.
Do you feel confident in vaccine safety?
I do. I took it myself. I felt that strongly about it. My dad, he's older. I had him take it. My wife is keyed up to take it as soon as she's eligible. My kids, I recommend it to my patients and my family. This is no different than other vaccines that we recommend routinely all the time. It's safe, it's effective. We've had millions of doses given worldwide to know what the potential risks are. And they're much, much lower than the risks we take every day in things that we choose to do, like crossing the street, flying in a plane, driving a car.
And there are three vaccines available to the public now. There's the Moderna, there's the Pfizer, and the Janssen, right?
Yep.
Which one, is there a difference between them and which one is better?
Well, the good news is that they all work. The Pfizer and the Moderna vaccines, which are the original two, they're based on mRNA technology. It's a newer vaccine technology, does the same thing as all the old stuff that we've had it for a very long time. We just haven't used it much. And they're really effective at preventing getting disease, getting hospitalized, getting sick, dying, up in the upper 90 percentile. The Janssen, which is made by Johnson & Johnson, people call it the J&J vaccine. That uses an adenovirus, which is another cold virus, kind of like we do for flu vaccines. And they make the vaccine that way. Again, we've been doing it for a long time. It's been around. It's a little less effective at preventing a cold-like symptom. But the key piece is that for all three vaccines, it is nearly 100% effective at keeping you out of the hospital and dying. And fundamentally, that's all we want a vaccine to do. If I get COVID and I get a cold because I'm vaccinated, so what? I got a cold. I'll wear a mask. I won't spread it to anybody. Not as big a deal. But I'm not going to end up in the hospital and I'm not going to die from it.
So bottom line is get whichever one is available to you.
Yep. Whatever the one they'll put in your arm, take it.
In conclusion, tell us what Silver Summit Health Plan is and where we can learn more.
Sure. So Silver Summit Health Plan is a managed care plan that provides quality health insurance to the people of Nevada. We provide that in Medicare, in Medicaid, and on the insurance marketplace. People call that Obamacare. For all three, we focus on doing compassionate, coordinated healthcare and manager care. And you can find out more about Silver Summit at www.silversummithealthplan.com. And just to remind people, the marketplace, that Obamacare is open. Again, in case your circumstances changed and you need to buy insurance there, that's open again till May 15th. And the Medicaid changes are opening April 1st to June 30th.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do you have any other final thoughts? Anything I might have missed out on?
No, I think the most important thing I can say is get a COVID shot as soon as you can. Let's get Nevada open and do what we need to do and do what we do so well.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your time.
Great to be here.
This segment was sponsored by